to 91 FM. Sounds of the 60s. BBC Radio 2.
Good morning, Habits. We're opening this week's show with a song sometimes mistakenly attributed to Aretha Franklin, perhaps because in 1993 she did record a portion of it for an American credit card commercial. But back in 1965 it was a top 20 hit for Fontella Bass. Rescue Me. Recorded by Fontella Bass in 1965, Rescue Me. Now, during the first hour this week, we shall be playing requests by the Rolling Stones, Connie Francis, Mike Berry, Mel Carter and Bobby V. But next, a Billy Fury album track with a dedication from Rosemary and Ralph Haycock in Cambridgeshire for their 60s crazy friends Sheila and Alan Ledbury Smith, who I believe recently returned from a 60s cruise. This was the closing track from the 1963 album Billy, but was a song originally in a Broadway musical called Artists and Models at the Winter Garden Theatre in New York back in 1927. Revived in the 50s by Johnny Ray. Here Am I, Broken Hearted.
There she is, my old gal. There he is, my old pal. And here am I, broken hearted. She was mine in May, his in June. She forgot mighty soon. And here am I, broken hearted. Last time that we said goodbye, I knew that we were through. He's bad enough that I lost her. I only had to lose him too. There they go in their girl, a lucky boy, and here am I, broken hearted. The last time that we said goodbye, I knew that we were through. It's bad enough that I lost her. I only had to lose him too. There they go in their joy. Happy girl, lucky boy, and here am I, broken hearted. Yeah, here's my heart wrapped in pain. I'll never see my love again. And here am I, broken hearted.
Recorded by Billy Fury in 1963 for his biggest-selling album apart from compilations, the bulk of it recorded in just 3 sessions. And next a card from Jeanette and Mrs. O, asking us to play a Stones record for their dear friends Ros and Sandy in Broughty Ferry, Dundee. I'm told, Sandy, that you recently turned 60 and retired after many years with Dundee Education. Jeanette wishes to thank you and your wife for being such good friends over the years. The Stones disc we've chosen for you was their second American #1 and their 5th consecutive UK chart topper, Get Off of My Cloud. A #1 by the Rolling Stones, released in the States in 1965, when they were so popular there that their flight was met by hordes of girls who almost crushed the roofs off their limos, so anxious were they to follow their heroes into their hotel. I should think the group might almost have sung, "Hey, you, get off of my car." Now, we like to do our best to keep you in touch with newly released CDs we think many of you would find interesting, and a new one has arrived from Ace, called The Songs of Jackie DeShannon, 1961 to 67, featuring tracks by Bobby Vee, Rick Nelson, The Byrds, and Cher, among others, and we'll be playing a track from this in each hour of today's programme. The first is a song which Jackie wrote together with Sharon Sheely in 1964 at the request of Duane Eddy, who'd asked for a song that would relate to the music he was producing at the time, featuring a girl group on vocals. So here he is with the Rebelettes, led by Mary Clayton, in Guitar Child. Guitar Child, recorded by Duane Eddy and the Rebelettes. And look out on side 2 for another song by Jackie DeShannon by different artists on that same CD. But on now to our Stuck on 2 feature, with both sides of a double A release in 1960 from Connie Francis, though these will do nicely for Nigel Smith and his wife Caroline in Caversham, Reading, who pointed out that a month ago, on December the 12th, Connie reached her 70th birthday, which shouldn't go unsaluted. So here are both sides of a UK double A-side release which got to number 2 in June 1960, Mama, an English version of an Italian song from the 40s, and then Robot Man.
When the evening shadows fall and the lovely day is through, then with longing I recall the years I spent with you. Mamma, solo per te la mia canzone vola. Mamma, sarai con me, tu non sarai più sola. Quanto ti voglio bene, queste parole canzone mia più bella sei tu. Sei tu la vita, e per la vita non ti lascio mai più. Can ever replace the warmth of your tender embrace. Oh, no, until the day that we're together once more. I live in these memories until the day that we're together once more.
Listen to his alibis. A little robot man that called my own. I'd never have to worry that he wouldn't phone. He'd never dance with anyone but me. I just have to wind up with a robot key. I'd have a steady day. Yeah, 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 yeah. 7 nights a week. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we would never fight. Yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause it would be impossible for him to speak. Don't want a real life boy. Give me grief, always make me cry into my handkerchief. So it's a robot man dreaming of, because I can't depend upon a robot love, yeah. We have a steady day, yeah, 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 yeah. 7 nights a week, yeah, 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 and we would never fight, yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause it would be impossible for him to speak. Don't want a real life boy, give me grief. Always make me cry into a handkerchief. So it's my robot man dreaming of, because I can't depend upon a robot love, yeah. Because I can't depend upon a robot love. I mean, because I can't depend upon
I believe that in the US, Mama was the only A-side of a record not coupled with Robot Man, but with a Paul Anka song called Teddy. However, the two songs we just played both registered at number 2 in the UK, held at bay from reaching the top spot by Eddie Cochran's posthumous hit, which became number 1 here for 2 weeks, 3 Steps to Heaven.
Now there are 3 steps to heaven. Just listen and you will plainly see. And as life travels on and things do go wrong, just follow steps 1, 2, and 3. Step 1, you find a girl who you love. Step two, she falls in love with you. Step three, you kiss and hold her tightly. Yeah, that sure seems like heaven to me. The formula for heaven's very simple. Just follow the rules and you will see. And as life travels on and things do go wrong, just follow steps 1, 2, and 3. Step 1, you find a girl you love. Step 2, she falls in love with you. Step 3, you kiss and hold her tightly. Yeah, that sure seems like heaven to me. Just follow steps 1, 2, and 3.
Well, that song had been recorded by Eddie Cochran on January the 8th, 1960, on the night before he left for England to tour with Gene Vincent, and indeed to end his life in a tragic car accident. As we all know, Three Steps subsequently went to number 1 here, but unfortunately didn't even get into the US Hot 100. And now here's a listener who says he's been tuning into my Saturday radio shows since Saturday Club in the 60s. This is Jim Keeney in Glasgow. Thank you very much for writing, Jim. I'm happy to play something this morning especially for you and your wife Helen, to whom you say you've been married for 44 years. We hope you both enjoy this song, written by Jeff Goddard and Joe Meek, that took Mike Berry and the Outlaws into the top 10 in 1963. Don't you think it's time?
Hey, hey, baby, where do you think you're running to? Hey, hey, baby, don't you think it's time? Stars are shining, up above the moon is bright. My heart's pining, don't you think it's time? Time to hold you so tight, hugging and kissing all through the night. Time to say I love you. Hey, 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 boom, boom, baby, can't you hear the church bells chime? They keep singing, don't you think it's time? Time to hold you so tight, hugging and kissing all through the night. Time to say I love you. Hey, 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 boom, boom, baby, can't you hear the church bells chime? They keep singing, don't you think it's time? Hey, hey, baby, where do you think you're running to? Hey, hey, baby, don't you think it's time? Stars are shining, up above the moon is bright. My heart's pining, don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time?
By far the biggest of 3 top 40 hits achieved by Mike Berry and the Outlaws in the 60s. After that he had to wait over 27 years for his next taste of the charts, making the top 10 in 1980 with The Sunshine of Your Smile. And next, a Chuck Berry song from 1961, from which Lennon and McCartney admitted stealing the bass line for their song I Saw Her Standing There. This was subsequently recorded by groups including the Stones, the Hollies, the Animals and the Yardbirds. But here's Chuck Berry's own original recording of I'm Talking About You.
Let me tell you about a girl I know. I met her walking down a uptown street. She's so fine, you know, I wish she was mine. I get shook up every time we meet. I'm talking about you. Nobody but you. she ought to be somewhere in Hollywood. I'm talking about you, nobody but you. Come on, give me a cue, so I can get a message to you. Promised me someday she would be my bride. I'm talking about you, I do mean you, nobody but you. Come on, let me get a message through.
Chuck Berry, recorded in 1961. And that brings us to this week's segment of Beatles music, starting with a cover of their opening track for their debut album, Please Please Me. But this is Anthony Newley's extremely bizarre version for his album Newly Delivered of John and Paul's I Saw Her Standing There.
Just 17, and you know what I mean. By the way she looked, she was just beyond compare. So how could I dance with another when I saw her standing there? Well, she looked at me, and I could see that before too long I'd fall in love with her. Oh, she wouldn't dance with another when I saw her standing there. Well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room, and I held her hand in mine. Before too long, I fell in love with her. Now I'll never dance with another since I saw her standing
A Beatles song performed by Anthony Newley.
All you got
Pretty favoured by the Showstoppers, who were two sets of brothers, the Smiths, Earl and Timmy, and the Burkes, Laddie and Alec, who were also brothers of soul legend Solomon Burke. Well, that was a UK top 20 hit in 68, and reissued in 71, it got into the top 40 again. And from that to a playing hard-to-get item requested by Graham Gerrard on the Isle of Skye. He says in the early 60s, as a love-struck teenager, he first heard When a Boy Falls in Love by Mel Carter, but hasn't heard it since. Well, Phil says he's not surprised, as this is a truly hard-to-get single, which has taken him several months to track down. The song was, as you say, written by Sam Cooke, and was the title track of an extremely rare 1963 Mel Carter album released on Sam's Derby label, and it changes hands today at around £300. We'll play it for you now before sending you one of our exclusive Sounds of the 60s CD copies.
I've heard them say love is a wonderful thing, something you can't hide on a shelf. But to me they no longer have to explain, because I know for myself. He awakens each morning with a smile on his face when a boy is in love, and the world to him is a beautiful place. When a boy is in love, he's up and he's gone, there's no breakfast for him, 'cause he lives on the love of his sweet little Jen. The day's not through, though it's not very long, before he must talk to his girl on the phone. That's how it is when a boy falls in love. Girl's voice on the phone brings him wondrous delight when a boy falls in love. If there's been any darkness, it all fades from sight when a boy is in love. He can hardly wait till the moment they meet, for he knows when he sees her his day will be complete. When they're finally alone and he kisses her lips, the world sings a love song and his heart turns a flip. That's how it is when a boy falls in love. At the end of the day, the time comes they must part. The strings of regret tear away at his heart, and late in the night as he sleeps on his bed, visions of the sweet charms, how they dance through his head. And before you know, he's buying a ring to capture forever that sweet darling thing. That's how it is when a boy falls in love. Oh, that's how it is when a boy falls in love.
Hard to find Mel Carter disc, which many artists have covered, but his version is considered the best among soul fans. Now, a lady named Zelma Thomas founded her first label, J&S, in 1956, followed by Dice 2 years later, with Sprout and Omega springing up in the early 60s. Now Kent have released a CD called J&S Harlem Soul, containing 24 of the best tracks from her string of companies. Here's a 1968 sample from Johnny and Joe, who were Zelma's own New York-born daughter, Johnny Louise Richardson, and Joe Rivers from South Carolina. Let your mind do the walking.
Let your mind do the walking. Let your lips do the talking. Let your mind do the walking. Let your lips do the talking.
Everything is gonna be alright.
There is something wrong with the love we have. It's
Johnny and Joe made a few more singles and then went their separate ways, but they got back together in 1982 to record a new album. In later years, after the death of his original partner, Joe teamed up with a new Johnny, but in recent years he's kept a low profile. And we'll hear next Bobby V's 9th consecutive top 40 hit in Britain. In fact, this one made number 3, both here and in the States. And Sue Humberston of Llandudno wrote to say that her husband Brent celebrated his 50th birthday yesterday, and all he wants is to hear on this show Bobby's hit, The Night Has a Thousand Eyes.
They say that you're a runaround lover, though you say it isn't so. But if you put me down for another, I'll know, believe me, I'll know. 'Cause a night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes can't help but see if you are true to me. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000 eyes. You say that you're at home when you phone me, and how much you really care. Though you keep telling me that you're lonely, I'll know if someone is there. 'Cause a night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes can't help but see if you are true to me. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000 eyes. One of these days you're gonna be sorry, 'cause your game I'm gonna play, and you find out without really trying each time that my kiss astray. 'Cause a night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes will see me true, and no matter what I do, I could never disguise all my little white lies. 'Cause the night has 1,000 eyes. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000 eyes.
Well, we hope you enjoyed hearing that, Brent, and congratulations on your half-century. And now for a song written by Ruth Ann Friedman, who composed the Association's classic Windy in 1968. This was the first of 2 singles recorded by Pat Shannon for Decca. His real name was Pat Glasser, and he was the brother of producer Dick Glasser, who had been at the controls of this one, but sadly died in July 2000. The title, Candy Apple Cotton Candy.
I know you'd love to be. The sense of innocence fills the air, the sound of laughter everywhere. Candy apples stick to your fingers, cotton candy gets in your hair. Candy apples stick to your fingers, turn around and I'll be there. Sailing curl within my arms, plunging through a world of stars. I kiss your eyes, touch your hair, as we go swirling through the air. Stick to your fingers, cotton candy gets in your hair. Candy apple
A record made in 1968 by Pat Shannon, last heard of living in Palm Springs. After the next disc, we shall break with a Radio 2 9 o'clock news summary before starting again with more of the same on side 2 of Sounds of the 60s. Before the interval, we have a disc which came out in 1968, surrounded by mystery concerning the group, the Mohawks, and their frontman, Morris Hawk, who lived in seclusion in a basement flat with a fully equipped recording studio and a custom-built Hammond organ, which was the only one of its kind. There he made The Champ, which sold 12,000 copies in 2 weeks and reached number 4 on the R&B chart. Now, an album of the same name has been released for the first time on CD by the Dutch Vampy Soul label, where it's revealed that Morris Hawk is the ace arranger and composer Alan Hawkshaw. Side 2 of Sounds of the 60s continues after the news. This is BBC Radio 2 online, on digital, and on 88 to 91 FM.